geek out. With another episode of Out Geeked. Today we have another episode with the Titan class Transformers. We continue. It's like a mini marathon, just like the Rebel Tech marathon that we just finished not too long ago. We are doing another one with Titan class Transformers, and we have to thank again Don for sharing and giving us his Titan class Transformers so that we can show them off here for you guys to get entertained and geek out about these cool big pieces of plastic, which are our type of style of art.
Yeah, definitely. And then once again, thank you, Don, for lending us these two Titans. We have Tidal Wave right next to Al, and I have Omega Supreme on my corner.
So remember to subscribe, give us a thumbs up, hit the notification bell so you do not miss another episode of Out Geek. Thank you guys for subscribing, and let's geek out with Out Geek. Welcome back, guys, and let's geek out with Out Geeked. Today we have these Titan class. We got Omega Supreme, which actually sounds like a Taco Bell combo meal.
Can't get the Omega Supreme.
And then we got here
Tidal Wave.
Tidal Wave. Nice, cool name compared to Omega Supreme. I don't know. I mean, again, here we go with the Decepticons and Maximals. It's they all get the cool stuff, cool names, and cool colors.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I mean. We're gonna start off with Tidal Wave since I see Tidal Wave is definitely your favorite of the two.
Yeah, I mean, this guy gives me. I don't know if you guys saw the nice multiverse of Megatron. If you guys have not checked that episode out, go ahead and check it out.
Definitely give it a watch.
This gives me masterpiece Megatron G1 Megatron vibes just because of the feel for it, how heavy it is. This guy for a master class, Titan class Transformers that we have done several so far. Mm-hmm. This one actually does feel a lot more heavier.
Yes,
type of class.
Tidal Wave is the most recent out of the one, so obviously with more engineering and
more trying out things. Yeah,
he's much more sturdier. And I actually do like that a lot about Tidal Wave, which I plan on getting him eventually as well. All tie-ins eventually. I don't know when will I have the space or where, but I do want them.
Hey, they are pretty costly, and also you need room for them. Yeah. So I totally agree. Now, yeah, this is really cool. I really like everything about it. I like his cannons move, which is a really cool feature, and you can actually rotate them. That's awesome.
Yes.
He transforms into a battleship. Yep. You said. Mm-hmm. So really cool. For some reason, I want to call him Soundwave, but I know.
Well, funny enough, yeah. It's like in Japan, his ship was called Shockwave instead of Soundwave because his transformation, his Cybertronian ship, kind of like Shockwave's spaceship now. But obviously, when he got to Earth, he took a form of a battleship.
Gotcha. But really cool. I like the cannons. They moved around. His cool colors and details in his helmet head. Love the insignia in the purple. Mm-hmm. Just really cool overall.
Oh yeah, and Tidal Wave made an appearance in Transformers Armada, and when he showed up in Armada, we saw him team up with the Decepticons, obviously, and then later on, he was able to combine with Armada Megatron.
No, that's probably really cool to see, and we probably should show that here on the video.
Oh yeah, for sure. Have the two combining, it was real awesome. You could actually do that with the Titan toy with the new Legacy Armada Megatron.
And then Optimus Prime would combine with who? Hotshot or Jetfire?
Yep,
Jetfire. That's right.
And because now he could combine with Tidal Wave, he was able to compete with Optimus Prime Power Link.
Okay.
Which is real cool. And I like Tidal Wave. He's a big, giant, powerful ship. He was pretty much the Decepticons' trump card in Armada.
Now, I don't remember much about the show, but when they would introduce, remember how Beast Wars, they would introduce new sparks, and then they would take the form. How would they introduce the new robots that would come in to help each faction? They would just come from Cybertron?
He literally flew from Cybertron to Earth and just stood up to fight.
Like, hey, I'm here, ready to fight. Let's go.
Pretty much, and he's became a loyal servant of Armada Megatron since. Then I know, cool thing in the comic, since you brought up Beast Wars, in one IDW comic, he actually was teamed up with Tarantulas for a bit. And Tarantulas gave him a blue whale alt mode, like he was a 200-foot long organic beast mode blue whale.
Organic.
Yeah, because like previous episodes like Triptychon, they're more robotic, but Tarantulas gave him like an actual organic whale transformation.
Okay.
Which was awesome. I do like that. I'll pay money for that one. Like a giant blue whale transformer.
Yeah, they don't have them, man. Just like the dinos, like the Stegosaurus, T-Rex. That would be really cool to see.
Oh yeah, and then his devotion for Megatron actually became a crush towards Megatron.
Oh boy.
He actually fell in love with Megatron. After he got destroyed in battle, Megatron reformatted him to a Mirage, and then because of that, he became like a smaller speedboat with like cannons.
Mirage is now an Autobot.
Yeah.
On here.
Well, Transformers, when they reuse names a lot, is because of licensing. If they don't use the name, they lose the licensing. So they start throwing names to everybody. It starts confusing fans. Next week, Mirage will probably call something different because they got to keep the licensings and trademarks.
I understand. Okay.
Yeah, because the only ones that have no worry about that is like Optimus Prime, Megatron. Those guys are like registered trademark. Those will never go away. But like Mirage, I'm pretty sure you can't really like trademark the word Mirage.
Yeah, well, I mean, my sister has a business that's called Violet Mirage.
Your sister, we could have. That's perfect. Violet. He's Violet.
Yeah, he's literally Violet, and yeah. But yeah, really cool. So we got here Mr. Mega Supreme from Taco Bell. He looks like a big Buzz Lightyear, excavator, and moon space pirate.
His transformation's a lot different. He turns into a base. The arms here turn into a rocket ship. These become like railroad tracks, and his body becomes like a tank. Like it's not your traditional transformer where he literally has to come apart to transform.
Wow.
And he is a guardian robot from Cybertron. He's pretty much like a peacemaker and pretty much an ultimate weapon for the Autobots as well.
Okay. I mean, I know I'm badging it a little bit here. It's just because it just looks a little bit different. Doesn't mean he's cool. I do like the yellow helmet. It gives it that more of a humanoid kind of aspect to him. His face not very robotic or blocky like this one is. That one looks pretty cool. It looks like he can't breathe out in space, so he has a helmet. And it gives him that. That's why I called him Buzz Lightyear. Yeah,
he does give out the Buzz Lightyear because he has a breathing apparatus and everything.
Yeah.
And I know this version is his traditional G1 look. I know some people want a new version. He has a new version. Animated, he was their version of the Arc.
Okay.
So they want the Omega Supreme Arc eventually as a Titan class. So that would be pretty cool. I'd love to see that. And Omega Supreme's pretty cool. I like him. He's just definitely not in my top. I want Transformers, but seeing him standing here, I can see why people like him. He's big and powerful and demands your attention like any other Titan.
He does get my attention. It was just the weird way he looks.
He's the most different of the Transformers. Probably him and Shockwave just look slightly different than everybody else.
Yeah, no, definitely. I mean, I think also it has to do with the strange brown color he has on, and then just the random. There's the colors don't flow well together. But
look at Tidal Wave over there. Everything's fits uniform, while his is just different parts.
Yeah,
just different colors.
Like you said, he has to come apart to transform. So yeah, it seems like the yellow. It was just like pieces around somewhere, and then just put them on to transform.
Oh yeah, like it's a cool bot. I think most like any other Titan, they're like roughly $400 or so bucks. I seen him transform. The little tank that he goes is motorized as well, so it could go around the tracks. It reminds me of like a Christmas tree where there's a tree, his rocket's just a tree.
All right, guys, sorry about that. Actually, my dogs came down and they were very upset that I was not paying attention to him. And he just lifted his leg and said, well, if you're not going to let me out, I'm just going to go right here. So we had to cut the episode up and let them out. So we were just talking about the colors of, Omega Supreme.
Yep.
Omega Supreme or Mega Supreme?
Omega Supreme.
Omega Supreme, that's right.
Because he's the end. Just like Megatron's the Alpha and Omega, he is the Omega.
He is the Omega.
Yeah. Omega Supreme's cool. I like him. In the original cartoon, he was a guardian of a city called Crystal City, and his former friends, the Constructicons, destroyed it, and for a while he was pretty much seeking revenge because that was his city that he was protecting. And then he finally let go of his thirst for revenge when he protected San Francisco from this giant space monster. So I guess in a way he was able to do what he couldn't, at least at Earth. He was able to protect this city where he failed at Cybertron. He was able to finally let go of his past issues. So it was kind of cool. I did like that story of him. Then I know some people want an animated version of a Titan version where he was the Arc.
Okay.
He was the Arc.
So he was the Arc. So he transforms into what?
The chip. The Arc. The actual Arc.
Okay.
But in animated, we didn't know it was Omega Supreme until the season finale because he was in stasis lock. He was badly damaged in the war, so he was kept in Arc mode for repairs, and they forgot to finish his repairs. And then in animated, they found the Allspark, reactivated him, and he was able to transform.
Gotcha. Come back to life. Live.
I'll take.
He's alive.
He looks like Frankenstein's monster because every part of him looks like different pieces from something else.
Yeah, we got a claw. Is that a gun or a drill?
I think it is a gun.
Okay, it has a hole in the middle, so yeah.
He's like
a stinger.
He wants to be like Mega Man with the Buster.
There you go, Mega Man. That's something that we should probably take a look at.
We should.
Mega Man.
We're both Mega Man fans.
Yeah.
He's cool. I like him. Weird transformation, but iconic character. And Tidal Wave, out of all of them, he's probably relatively the newest Titans because most Titans they did were all from Generation 1. He's like from Armada. So it's kind of cool seeing a non-Generation 1 Titan finally getting the updated legacy look.
Yeah, no, for sure they did a good job on this guy here. What is it? Do you know which one's the newest out there?
I don't think they announced a new Titan yet.
Okay, so this is the most.
He's the most recent. He was released like literally this year.
Okay, gotcha. Okay.
So he's the brand new, right there, ready to go.
So he actually bought this one new. Mm-hmm. He didn't really find it anywhere.
He bought it new.
Okay, he bought it new.
He bought that. He pre-ordered it a while back, and he got it. I think came a little bit earlier than the release date. Because I think he got it right before we left our BotCon.
He's married, right?
Yes, yes.
I wonder if his wife, he's like, or she's like probably like me with my wife's Amazon boxes. They come in and it's like, oh my God, what'd she buy now?
Pretty much.
Now it's probably like her. She's like, what Transformers did he
Pretty
get?
much. When we came back, his wife Ashley wasn't even surprised with all the boxes and toys he had. They're like, well, I'm not surprised, not even disappointed.
It's his hobby.
He ain't doing nothing wrong.
Yeah, exactly. He's not doing anything bad.
All the bills are caught up, all the important stuff, so you gotta treat yourself.
Exactly. As long as you're taking care of the right stuff, and then use your other fun money, that's fine. Absolutely. You're gonna one of these days you're gonna go elsewhere, and you're not gonna take anything with you. So
you might as well just take all the fun memories you have right there and then.
Mm-hmm. Correct.
We'll display their transformations on the side, like we said. Tidal Wave is into a battleship, and he also combines with Megatron, so we'll show that. And Omega Supreme has like probably one of the most interesting transformations. He literally comes apart in terms of not spaceship. Well, yeah, the rocket. He becomes like more of a battle station, guardian mini base, which is cool.
In a city.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
He's pretty much a city.
Yeah.
Like most Titans, they're like the big city fortresses, like the final line of defense. And typically these two on their respective shows, they were like the ultimate weapon. Where the Decepticons wanted to win, they bring Tidal Wave. When the Autobots were in trouble, they bring Omega Supreme.
Hey, that's it. So that does it for this episode. Thank you guys for joining us. Thank you for all the new subscribers. Thank you for all the support and love you guys are showing us right now. We're very excited that the channel is taking off and you guys are actually tuning in. So thank you guys very much.
Yeah, once again, like Al said, thank you for chiming in, viewing our videos. Some of our new viewers and subscribers are going back to our previous work. Watch our old stuff. We were still getting a hang of things, but I think you guys will like the content as well. Some of it I kind of like a little. I like going back and watching our old stuff.
Yeah.
I think you will too.
That's right. And remember to subscribe, give us a thumbs up, hit the notification bell so you do not miss another episode of Out Geeked, and leave us a comment.
Yeah, and let us know in the comment below. Are you like me that want like a blue whale tidal wave tie-in? I will pay money for that. Are you a fan of Omega Supreme? Are you a fan of, you want to see like the Omega Sentinels where they're weaker versions of Omega Supreme? Those are like pretty much his soldiers. Like imagine a blue, smaller guy. What else you want to talk about these two? Let us know in the comments below.
That's right. And always remember, geek out. So this is our style of...
This is our style, our generation of art. When you say, how some people have art displayed in their house, statues, busts. We have these toys that we like to display.
Yeah, no Van Gogh or...
Van Gogh, no Mona Lisa.
No Mona Lisas. No fake Mona Lisas anyway.
None.